はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。 KT ゲームズのクリボです。ということで NBA2K マイキャリアやっていきましょう。 OK ちゅうことでちょっと試合に参りましょう。今日はスーパーズ参りましょう。勝つわよー。行くわよー。さっきまでマイチームやってたからさ、全然シュート感覚がわかんねえんだよね。そんなことねえか。やっぱね、メーターがあるのとないのじゃなんか安心感が違うよね。マイチームもなしでやってたわけだが。
Just how tough are lengthy road trips? Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%. Pass to Graham, stolen by Young.
何やっとるん？
Now here's Murray. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Blocked.
Wow.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
ありがとうございます。
Murray finds some space. Hits the target from 18 feet.
俺だったの今の。
He's really capable from the mid-range.
なんか途中で変わったけど。
The more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
Here's Cunningham. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. MP, a screen on Murray. Kicks it out to MP.
あーマジか。
From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And here's MP from outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
スリーは決めます。
Get him
さっきもフリーだったと思うんだが、まあいいでしょう。
Outside Murray. The kick out to Young. Pass to Vassell.
ああ、まあそうなるよね。
That one goes.
まあそうなるよね。
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
With the step back from deep, MP. Another 3 for Detroit. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Back to Murray. Spurs need to get one up here. And again, it's the Spurs.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish.
任せろ、もう一本決めてやるよ。
That combination.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. MP's got 9 points. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Graham. He has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, BA, with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Now here's MP. He's got 9. From deep three-point range. On target from range. He's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Murray against Grant from 11 feet away. Offensive rebound. Young.
Wow,
there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
You know, you look at Thaddeus Young, his motive on display there on the boards. One of the reasons he's carved out such a productive long NBA career.
Now here's MP. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Here's Cunningham, defended by Murray. And it's Cunningham missing. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. White drives in. The shot, no good. And the Pistons going the other way now.
And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
You know, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past. Let it go. Focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
やるやん。どこ目線
A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's MP. The Spurs making their last shot.
打てばよかったと今心底思った。
Jackson right side. Detroit. No
打てばよかったって心底思った今。アホ。
Probably want to run that play again.
Here's Murray. Goes back up. Up top, White. Here's Vassell, covered by MP. Pass to Pirtle.
やべ、やらかした。
Floats one up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Impressive. Their ball move.
飛んじゃいました。すいません。
Antonio ends up going with a new group.
この狩りは3でお返しします。
They've gone 4 of 8.
はい、セット。スクリーン。
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Eubanks. McDermott with the ball. Covered by MP.
わあ、マジか。
And a foul call.
ドンメ。
Talk about NBA players, and Doug McDermott is valuable in that regard. He's not trying to do it all out there, just focusing on what he does to help the team be its best.
Inside.
何やってんねん。
And stolen by Diallo.
何やってんねん。
And he's going to the line.
At the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
You know, McDermott is a floor spacer, but Clark, he can definitely be counted on under the hoop on offense.
Yeah, he can be, BA, because he moves so well without the ball. He's an excellent cutter. That shot of his, that range and efficiency gives him an added step of quickness, and I think his field goal percentage reflects that.
From deep, MP.
Shot,
no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's MP. He's got 15. Day finds MP. 5 to shoot. Here's Lee.
ああ、帰れ。
Deflected.
せって言おうとしたら俺はもうすでに反対のコートにおった。
Diallo against
よく見たら。
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Eubanks. And stolen by Diallo. And the Pistons pushing it up now. MP with it. Walker picks him up defensively. And Stewart with the basket on the assist by MP. And the Pistons lead by 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
まあまあまあまあ、仕方ない。
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Stewart. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick.
やった。3のファウル。入った。4点プレイ。 4点プレイかよ、まさかの。入ったんだけど。何今の。4点プレイで。4点プレイだってよ、これ。えぐいな。4点プレイ。まさかまさかのテイクオーバーの力やな。やばい4点プレイ。えげつないんだけどそれは。
Here's Forbes looking for his first basket still in this one. McDermott right side. The rebound by Stewart. Here's Joseph. MP way outside.
さすがにね。さすがにね。まさかまさかの4点プレイだったな。
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early.
マジか。
Puts the defense right up against it.
まあなんとなく分かっていたことだが。
Devin Vassell out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Young in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He added 29 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Another tremendous game for him. One of the hottest players in the league right now.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to
ただ人のシュートは分からん。
He's on his A game. He just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
There's a screen. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Here's Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP is doubled. Pass to Jackson. Back to MP. And the ball is tied out, so we'll have a jump ball.
持たれてた。パスコース探してる時にもう持たれてたわ。やべ。
Here's Joseph, defended by Murray. Just 5 to shoot. MP against Walker. MP is doubled, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle comes in for McDermott, and it's White in for Walker. And the switch here also for Detroit. Cunningham's checked in for Joseph. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Vassell. 17 points for him. Last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he changed the game at the defensive end.
Counted
the turnovers he forced.
Superb focus from Grant.
まあ今のは僕が飛んだんですよね。
Eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons leading.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal overall to Philly. Woo.
And Detroit has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And they double up MP and wrestling for it, but no one has possession. Selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second-rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find...
まあ勝ってりゃいいよ、勝ってりゃ。フィニッシュが全然ねえな。ほぼほぼ3だったからな。3にフリースローだからな。よいしょ。
Here's Cunningham.
さあ、3でも1本決めておきますか、そろそろ。
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Jackson. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's MP in at the 3.
No!
San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Vassell. Here's Murray. This for the tie! Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. White against Jackson. MP outside. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White on the wing. Screened by Young. White with it. Guarded by Stewart. White can't hit.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Pass to Cunningham. And here's Stewart. Grant outside.
無理やりすぎんかね、それは。
Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
MP, a screen on Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Vassell, covered by MP. The kick out to White. This for the tie. Knocked down a long J. White's got 7 points.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see.
やっべ、持った。
At least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Outside Murray. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. Players and teams today are providing just that.
San Antonio's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Back to Vassell. Pass to Murray for the lead. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. Now MP. Here's the 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Young, the pass to Murray. Charity stripe shot. Murray can't get that one to fall.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you.
That's a good look,
but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it
少し下が
down.
ったら打っちゃうよ。大丈夫？ 大丈夫です。
First half, and he's still rolling.
Outside Young. Pass to Murray. Back to Young. Over Grant. Misses off the left iron. The Pistons have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the third. Become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better.
まあ試合展開はまあ上々って感じ。
A different look for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. Collins comes in for Young, and it's Walker in for White. Murray with it, now guarded by Bay. McDermott outside. Fires for three. The offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Magruder. 6 points for him. They get it again.
いやいやいや、今取ったでしょ今の。
Scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Murray for three. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
MP against Murray. Pass to Bay. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. It's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Spurs making a change here.
攻め手が微妙。8点差。
The Pistons leading. White and McDermott are the two wings. Thaddeus Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Murray in the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's McDermott. The shot comes out, and it's Detroit the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. MP is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials say
なんかあれだな、パスコースが見つけるの遅いな。
Grant the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
White, the pass to Poeltl. Right side, Murray. McDermott for 3. To the right side. Outside, White.
Nice D.
Second chance effort. That one off the back iron and out. And Detroit has possession. There's Jackson with the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray finds White. Back to Murray. White with a screen on Jackson. Over to the wing. McDermott from outside. Second chance shot. Here's Poeltl. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Oh my goodness. Left side Young. And too long on the shot. The Pistons have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. MP against McDermott. Pass to Cunningham. Long range. And McDermott pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. McDermott with a screen on Jackson. Back to McDermott. From downtown, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Cunningham, defended by Murray. Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Good!
この方法が一番点取りやすい。
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
And here's Murray. The teardrop. And it's good on the layup.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
MP outside. There's the drive.
Yeah,
so it'll be 2 free throws. Shooting. going to go on Thaddeus Young. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Vassell, he's checked in for McDermott. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. That one's good.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
To the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Michael sees a guy on his team open. He finds him right away.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to MP. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Murray's got 8 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Vassell. There's the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's picked up. Pass to White from outside the arc. That one is off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hits the trifecta. MP's got 43 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
White, the pass to Pirtle. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Rebound Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. Left side White. Outside Murray. Pass to Pirtle. White for 3. Rebound Detroit. Stewart's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Here's Jackson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Pistons lead by 21. To the inside. And he goes in.
Well, that's just an uber unselfish play by Murray. Always ready to drop a dime if there's a better shot available for a teammate.
Stewart, the pass to MP. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Pass to MP. White against Jackson. Now here's MP. Shot from the wing. And
入った。
again, it's Detroit.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Vassell's shot is
入るん
good.
かい。じゃあここで今日は終わり。
Here's Cunningham. Grant outside. On the wing, MP. So we see
Okay.
the Pistons taking the W here.
まあ十分でしょう。あ、やべ、著作権的な意味でやべえ、今日は4ポイントシュートが輝きました。まさかのブー。いっぱいあるんだよね。バトラートリプルダブル。なるほど。まあ次の試合も頑張っていきたいと思います。ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。